What's going on, everyone? RJ here with CV Tech, and today I am unboxing a phone from a company I've really never heard of before. This phone here is called the Luna One, and this is going to be a new experience for me and maybe y'all as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the box and see what it says on the back here. So of course it gets some specs there. It says what's in the box, supports all those GSM bands, LTE bands, all that kind of stuff. Has Wi-Fi, ABGN and AC, which is really nice. Has a 5.5-inch 1080p display, an 8 megapixel front facing selfie with a 1.8 aperture lens, a 13 megapixel camera on the rear with a dual flash, has a full metal body and NFC. Let's go ahead here and pull off the top of this phone cover here. Okay, and up top here sits the phone. So go ahead and pull the phone out of here, set it to the side for a moment here, and got your little booklet here that has your SIM tool there, as well as a few brochures and getting started guides and stuff like the quick start guide, showing you everything there. To the side, let's go ahead and pull this off here and see what comes in the box. So really nicely packaged here, a lot of compartments, but there's nothing in them. You just get a micro USB charging cable right here, as well as your wall adapter. Let's go ahead here, put everything back in the box, and we'll take a look at the phone. Okay, everyone, so here is the device. Now, up front here, it tells you where everything is at. It says power buttons on this side. Volume buttons are also on this side. You got your micro SD card slot, as well as your micro SIM card slot right here on the side. And of course the volume and power button there on this side. On top you get 3.5mm headset jack. On the bottom, micro USB charging port. Now it says this has actual stereo speakers. Both of these here actually work. So we'll see what happens when I actually check that out. On the back here you'll see your camera, microphone, your dual flash, the Luna branding here. On the bottom here it shows an NFC right there. So yeah, like I say, the specs on this phone seem to be pretty solid. Let's go ahead and remove this plastic off of here. Alright, and we'll take a look here at the device. Now this device has some heft to it, and the phone just looks pretty solid, y'all. It does. It feels really nice in the hand. I like the way it has these separate trays there for your SD card and your micro SIM card. On this side here, of course, is your volume rocker and power button that I mentioned that already. Your antenna bands up here and everything. So according to the specs I've seen online, this phone is supposed to be really solid. So let's go ahead and give this phone its first boot up, and we'll check it out. So it says there, Luna, powered by Android. Now this phone, like I said, does have a full 1080p display. I read somewhere where it said it has a 2.5 gigahertz quad-core processor. That's all I really know right now. So of course I will do some more researching on that and let y'all know a little bit later on. But I'm really anxious to try this phone out because, I mean, the specs sounds completely awesome. Okay, the specs sound really awesome for the price I paid for this thing. So I'll get it all set up and I'll come back when it's finished. Go ahead and power the phone on. Now this phone does not have a fingerprint scanner, nothing like that, but the phone does feel really smooth. Now let's go to your drop down here, and there is some stuff there. Go ahead and pull it on down. You'll see right there your Wi-Fi, mobile data, sound, GPS, Bluetooth, brightness, airplane mode, Wi-Fi hotspot, wireless display, NFC, sync, auto rotate torch, power saver, smart amp, screen capture, and do not disturb. You can also edit those if you would like to. Now if you look here, there is no place to actually like manually go up and down on your brightness. That's kind of different, but that's just the way it is on this device. Let's go ahead and go into settings here. Look around here. You do got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, all that stuff, tethered and hotspot, which is really nice. Display, so you have brightness level, blue light filter, home screen wallpaper, lock screen wallpaper, font size, sleep, daydream, LED notification, LED inactivity, soft key display. So we'll see what that is there. So of course you can change that to however you want it to be. Got color temperature, you got screen mode, which gives you standard or dynamic mode there. Back out of here, we'll go down here to battery, which battery won't tell you a whole lot because I'm not even sure what size batteries in this phone. I want to say 3,000 milliamp hour, but I could be wrong, so I will check all that out, of course, in the future. Now, storage in USB, it has 16 gigabytes of ROM, and it has 264 megabytes used of 11.16. So not too bad there. You can add an SD card to this device. And this phone does have 3 gigabytes of RAM. You got call settings there. You got motion here. So you got turn over to reject call, volume quiet on pickup, and it goes down from there. So pretty cool stuff. Got screen lock notification, you got disturb location security accounts, all that stuff there. So about phone, this phone does run 6.0 Marshmallow. So yeah, nothing newer here on this device. Let's go ahead and take a quick look into the camera here. Just a very, very quick look in the camera. So you got your mode selection down here. It gives you auto mode, burst shot, best shot, slow motion video, time-lapse recording, a watermark you can object erase, motion photo, cinematograph, panorama, and dynamic lighting. So pretty cool stuff there. And up here, of course, if you long press that button, you can manage your menu items, which is really kind of cool. So press it once here. It has a whole different setup here. Not really used to it. And everything got your screen or your scene selection. And you got all of these here. So you got a lot of scene selections there that you can choose from. So a lot of stuff. Of course, your effects. Got vivid, low mo, fisheye. I mean, all of these. It's really, really neat stuff here going on with this phone, y'all. HDR mode, auto white balance. There's your self timer there. This button right here has your shutter control for normal, touch shutter, smile shutter, or wink shutter. This is your image adjustment here for all that sharpness, contrast, saturation, exposure. Blink detection on or off, ISO. This right here shows your autofocus off, object tracking, or face tracking. This right here, not really sure what it is. 13 megapixel camera, goes down from there. Picture quality, of course, it's in record in full 1080, HD, or standard definition. And this right here has your volume key for volume, zoom, take picture, or record video. Shutter sound, on or off, and just all kinds of stuff that you see right here. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and we will switch around to the front-facing camera. So there I am right there. Now, it looks kind of dark on my end, but the details look pretty vibrant. So we'll just kind of go in here again and look at a few things. Now, one thing up here is when you're trying to scroll across here, a lot of times, this little drop down gets in the way for some reason or another. So that can be a little annoying at times too. Now, this has an 8 megapixel camera in the front. Goes down from there. Record also in full 1080 HD. And has pretty much the same features there as well. Let's see how the shutter speed is. So, not the fastest in the world, but you know, it is what it is. And we'll look at the modes here as well for the front. You got auto, burst shot, time-lapse recording, cinematograph, and dynamic lighting. So pretty cool phone so far. Feels pretty smooth. When I get everything on here ready to go, then I'll know more about it. Got your dialer here, of course. So there it is. Typical dialer. Looks kind of different, but it is what it is. Got messaging over here as well. And we'll pull up the keyboard here for a moment. And there, of course, is the keyboard that it comes with. And, of course, your emojis are right here. So there are plenty to choose from. And, of course, you can always download a third-party launcher. So that's all I want to... Them look kind of old. But anyway, the phone does feel really nice. Got a really nice heft and weight to it. And, I mean, for the price I paid for this phone, if it does have a 2.5 gigahertz quad-core processor with 3 gigabytes of RAM, 5.5-inch 1480p display, and it has some kind of advanced signal to where it's supposed to give you the best signal possible on a phone. So we'll see how that works out on Cricket in my area, which should be very interesting. So yeah, this is my unboxing here of the Luna 1. This was helpful and informative. Hit that like button. Any questions or comments you may have, leave it below. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in the next video.